Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this long-awaited video, at least for me. I have been putting this footage together since last October 2023 and it has been a long time coming. Today, as you've seen by the title, I am going to be taking you through my entire redecoration process of this room, going from this to this. I am taking you through every single step of the way, through every single decision, wrong turn, all of those things. You're gonna be getting the full entire experience of where I started from to where I am now. So I did lose some footage along the way, unfortunately. It wasn't a huge part of the video, but you will know when that happens. I'm just gonna tell you. So yeah, that was a little unfortunato of me, but for the most part, I got the entire thing on film and I'm so excited to show you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the vlog. Okay, so I just want to give a quick tour of the of what is currently the situation in this room. So this is the current overview of the room as you walk into the room. So I have bookshelves up there and my little TBR trolley there. Those are some posters that I want to put on the wall that I just haven't yet. And then I have this chair, this rug, and plant stands and plants over there, and then my desk over here. As much as I love looking at this chair, it just isn't quite functional. Like anytime I sit on it, it's just like, I can't get comfortable. You know what I mean? It's like I sit on it, but like I can't cozy up and read a book. And I was actually just looking this morning for more kind of like larger daybed type, like rounded daybed type chairs. So I'm thinking about putting the bookshelves over there and then a chair in the corner and some wall art and whatnot on top of that. So that's kind of the idea of the room. Obviously I'm keeping all of my plants because duh. I just want a room that I feel like so cozy and so comfortable in, and like I can sit there and just like snuggle up with a good book and drink my coffee and have a great time, you know? So that's the Let's start getting into what it's gonna look like after. Hey everyone, back again. I just want to give an update on the room. I have kind of switched some things around and I wanted to show you the new layout that I'm kind of experimenting with. Also got a new few things for the background and to kind of make my setup a little bit nicer. So I wanted to show you these real quick. So let's first go through the layout of the room. I've kind of just moved my desk around a little bit. Everything with the bookshelves currently remaining the same, but I did move I switched around the plant stand and the desk, which I feel like makes more sense because now when I sit here and film videos, you're gonna be able to see the bookshelves in the background and it's not gonna be this like weird blank wall. So just excuse kind of like the mess on the desk right now, but this is what I've done. I've also gotten a new like little setup here. So you can see I got like an LED light and then like a stand for a tripod for my camera, it just makes so much more sense. I don't know why I'd never thought about this before. I didn't think that you could have a tripod attached to a desk. I did also pick out a paint swatch for this room, which I'm gonna show you right now. So here are the three colors. It's kind of hard to see. This is a natural light. I ended up going with the green color right there. And I have the paint sample as well, which I need to put on the wall to see how that's gonna look. But I'm really thinking I'm gonna go with the green. I think it looks really nice. And I just kind of want a little bit more warmth in the room and to give it a little bit of color. This gray color that the current walls are right now, I don't love it though. And I just am I think that the green is gonna add a nice touch to it. But I wanted to show you guys a few little items that I got to kind of spruce up my background. Really, I should be waiting until we paint in order to do this because I have like some curtains and stuff that I'm gonna hang up and it just makes more sense to wait until we paint. But we're not painting until next weekend. If I have to return these, I wanna be able to do it sooner rather than later. So I'm just gonna put them up and like see how they look. And then we're just gonna go from there. So first thing I got was, I wanted a curtain right here and over on this window too. So I ended up going with like this kind of linen type material. It's like a sheer curtain that I just got from Amazon. I can link everything down below as well. It's definitely more sheer, but it's like more of a privacy curtain. Like people aren't gonna be able to just straight up watch me filming myself. I also went with some like black curtain hooks. We did this with our bigger like sliding door window on the back and it just like, it's just a little something that elevates a curtain and makes it look nicer than it actually is rather than just hanging the curtain right on the rod. So went with some black hooks that I'll hook onto there. And then my two favorite things that I ended up getting that I really think are gonna add something to the space, I got this little like kitchen type lamp. Like I don't know how to describe it. Let me just show you. I got this little like cute little lamp. I just wanted a lamp that would like warm the space up a little bit more. So my inspiration for all of this is that I'm trying to just like elevate elevate my background a little bit. I just want to make it like more warm and inviting and cute. And I know like the backgrounds that I love to look at are ones that have really nice lighting. So I found this little like mushroom type kitchen lamp on Amazon. I thought it was super cute. And honestly, if it doesn't look good in the background, I'm just gonna put it in the kitchen because I think a kitchen lamp does something for a kitchen. And then the second thing I got to warm up the space was I got some flameless candles. But I got a variety of sizes of flameless candles that I'm gonna put on the bookshelf to just make it, again, just more of like a glowy, nice, warm kind of space. So let's go put these up and see how everything turns out. Now I realized I only had enough batteries for one candle, but it does come with like a little remote thing so I can like turn it on and off. I honestly love the look of it, and I think if I get batteries in all of them, it's gonna have like a really nice glow on the bookshelf. I think it looks really good like this. And I realized, you know, I love this little lamp. I don't know, I'm gonna play around with where I actually wanna put it, but I do really like the candles and I love the curtains. I at first only did one to see how it looked, and then I realized I definitely wanted two. So I'm gonna have to get another 2 curtains for this window. And then I'm also debating getting another set of candles too, to like almost make it like an overgrown kind of candle look, you know? That's the update for today. I'm really, really liking the look of it so far. It's coming together, but I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, welcome me back. Today we are starting painting, or like getting the room ready to paint. As you can see, we have moved all of the furniture and the bookshelves and the big furniture into the middle of the room. And now I'm going to start wiping the walls down and like cleaning the walls. And then the plan is to paint tomorrow. So I did decide to go with this like sage color. I've gotten 2, you can see it right here. Kind of doesn't look great in this lighting, but I promise you it's like a nice pretty sage. Without further ado, let's do it.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Okay, so unfortunately this is the part of the video where I lost the footage. It was basically just some B-roll of us painting and then the end result of us painting. You are going to see the end result of the painting many different times throughout the video. I mean, you can literally see it right now. It's just, we painted the room green, you know? So not like super, super important, but yeah, that was the footage that was lost. Hope it's not that big of a deal. You guys, I am going to explode. Oh my God. Hunting for this chair to replace this chair has been awful. We've gone to 2 different places so far, and every chair that I've liked will not fit into our hallway and will not fit into the door here. We have a house that's from 1920s, and they decided that all of the doors have to be just double the size of a human, so you can't fit any furniture in them. I found 2 online, but there's no place to go look at them in person. You just kind of have to order them online and pray that they're gonna be fine. We were literally just at Room and Board, which is like a really nice furniture store, and they had the chair that I wanted on sale. It was a floor sample and it was on sale. And the lady there asked me to call customer service to see if it would fit in the hallway, and customer service was like, nope, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Ah! And then there's a chair online that looks like it will fit. I found 2 chairs. One of them looks really, really beautiful, but is $2,100. I don't wanna spend $2,100 on a chair. And the other one I've just found is like, I think like $1,100. Still outrageously expensive, but that's kind of the price range that they all seem to kind of be in is around that $1,000 to $1,300 range. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing research on these chairs and just pray and hope that I find one. Peace out, see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, today is Sunday, January 7th. It's probably been like a month and a half into this project so far, but good news today, we are installing this light. I got this for Christmas. And it's like I don't know, it's like an LED ceiling light. I hate the overhead light in this room so much. It just is not conducive for good lighting just in general. Let me just show you. Whenever we turn this light on, it just is like the most not cute shadow on my face, and it's like just really lots of lines, and it's kind of harsh, and it just like does not bode well for like good lighting by any means when if you're taking photos or doing video or whatever. So I'm so happy that I finally got a light that I actually think is gonna look good. The reason why I wanted this light is because it comes in different like tones, I guess, so you can go like a cooler, neutral, or warmer tone. I also like the look of it too. It just feels a little bit more streamlined than that random mirror-y type of thing. I think that light would be good for a bathroom, but like not here. I don't like it. Here goes to putting in the overhead light. Update on the light installation. We took the light off and we can't figure out which one's the black wire and which one's the white wire, so we have to go to the hardware store and buy a little tester. This is turning into more of an ordeal than we expected to be, but it's all good. We did it! Ready? Oh my god, that was a labor of love. Had to go to the hardware store like 3 different times. It was lots. This house is really old, and the previous light that was here, like all of the wires to the overhead ceiling light have been like cut back, and like you can't tell which wire is to which. So we had to go get like a voltage tester. We had to go get some like nuts and bolts and like tools. It was a labor of love, but now it's here and I can adjust it to have different settings. The only thing is I have to take the shade off to actually manually adjust it, which is like kind of annoying, but it's just kind of a softer light in general. And it's not so like harsh where there's like streaks coming out over my head, which is good. It's coming along. Like this is a major improvement than from before. So I'm very pleased, but I will check in with you guys when I have the next update. Bye. Okay, hi everyone. I am back with another update. I have spent literally this whole month trying to figure out this stupid chair situation. I think I've told you before, we've gone and looked at so many of those like daybed type chairs that are like the larger chairs. There's just a huge issue with fitting a massive chair through the hallway and into this room because the doors are really small and the hallway is really small. So that has presented the biggest challenge ever, but I have finally come up with a solution, and I am purchasing this chair today. Okay, so this is the chair. It is a chaise lounge from Crate and Barrel, and I am so excited about it. It looks very gray on screen right now, but in real life, it's kind of more of this grayish green. I have a swatch of the color, so let me show you, but that is what the chair is gonna look like. Okay, so let me show you the color swatch. So this is the color. You know, at first I actually didn't like the color when I saw it in the store, and I had debated doing this one, but this is way more blue. And with the green tones in this room, I feel like this color goes a lot better with like the walls and then my rug too. I had also debated this gray, this light gray. Like this is like their classic color that you can see when you go into a Crate and Barrel store. But I don't know, I just felt like this was the best one when I was comparing the swatches and stuff. And tip for anyone who is getting married or thinking about getting married, if you register at Crate and Barrel, you get 15% off for 6 months after your wedding. So I get a discount on the chair, which is awesome because shipping is so expensive. So yeah, that's the latest development. The chair doesn't come until late March, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know when I'm gonna check in next, but I'll see you in the next clip. Hello everyone, welcome me back to the video. It's literally been 3 months since I had a check-in on this vid, okay? But we've got some developments in the room redecoration department. I am getting my chair delivered tomorrow. Only took 3 months. It is now room rearranging time, AKA this used to be my favorite thing as a child. I would literally plot out my room and like plot out where my bed and everything was. I'm so excited about it. Okay, so this is the plan so far. This chair is going out of the room. Basically, we're gonna try to put this either in our living room, in our basement. And then the chair itself, like the actual reading chair, is going to go where my desk is, which is right here. So I'm gonna flip-flop my desk from the spot that it is now to back here where my little TBR cart is. Shall we do it? Let's start rearranging this room. Well, we got the chair! I am so happy. Oh my God, you guys, like, and you know how I was so nervous about trying to find a chair that works? The rumors are true, okay? It is legit that I should have had concerns about finding a chair that fits because it almost didn't fit. I mean, it was like this far away from not fitting. The delivery men, Lord bless them, okay? They struggled. They did have some collateral damage. We got some paint scraped from here and on the doorway right here, which is like not ideal, but you know what, whatever. But oh my God, I think it looks so good. Also, I reorganized my bookshelves last night too, and like this room is just getting a makeover right now and I'm obsessed with it. I feel like the color looks so good with the color of the room. I don't know, I'm just really loving it. So the next thing I have to do with the room is I have to figure out where I'm gonna put my desk. Right now I have the desk sat right exactly where you are, which is next to the bookshelves. Like if you look at my filming setup like this, there's the bookshelves. I'm gonna put the desk right there. The only thing is that I like to film at my desk and like I film using like this thing and I don't want my background to be the chair and the bookshelf. Like I'd rather have it being like, you know, this, like my normal setup is. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that, whether I want to swap the desk from here to over here and then put this bookshelf where the desk is. I don't know. I might have to play around with it a little bit to see what fits in the room. All right, well, we're gonna have to test it out and I'm just so excited about my chair. Oh my God, I just want to sit in it all day. Oh, it's so cozy. Okay. Yay, we're really making progress, guys. Like the room is coming together. Okay, hi everyone. Little bit of an update. I got some cute little accessories for my chair. First off, I got this like, it's a bubble blanket from Amazon and I'm literally obsessed with it. It is so fluffy and cozy. And like, this is just my dream. This is my dream setup. It just feels so cozy and soft. And then I also got some pillows to go along with it to just kind of like complete the whole thing. I will leave everything linked down below if you're interested. Then I got some pillows and I wanted to show you those as well. Okay, these are the 20-inch pillow inserts. And then the pillowcase I got is like this, it's not Sherpa, but it's like a wool kind of deal. There we go. Cute. Love it. And then as far as next things I have to do in terms of like redoing my room, I'm almost done. I think the last thing I want to do though is just get different desk accessories. Like I want to get a little like computer stand, you know what I mean? So I can put my computer on and like prop it up. That's gonna be the next part, is doing a little desk makeover, and then I think we're honestly done. I honestly feel so good about this. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll check in with you guys when I have an update on the desk supplies. Bye. Hey everyone, back again. It's probably been about like 2 months since the last clip, but we finally have all of the desk goodies. It took me a while to finally accumulate the things that I wanted, and I have been waiting for literally months to put some of this stuff together. My birthday was yesterday, and for my birthday present, I got a monitor. So I am so excited. Like, literally the fact that I'm gonna be able to edit on not just like an 11-inch computer screen, it's gonna be life-changing. And I'm so excited about it. Also, the fact that I'm gonna get to cozy game on here. I mean, my dreams are coming true. I feel like in my mind, when I think about my dream desk, do I have absolutely every single thing that I could ever want? No. Is this going to be an ever-evolving, changing thing? Absolutely. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be little trinkets that I wanna get here or there or whatever, but like, I got the majority of like the big stuff. So we're gonna be putting that together in this next part of the video. Let me just go through some of like the desk goodies that I got. So as far as the monitor goes, basically I just talked to the guy at Best Buy and bought the one he recommended, okay? It's the LG UHD monitor 4K. And it's 27 inches. Yeah, and I didn't need something that was like a massive gaming screen by any means. So I really think this is gonna be perfect. I did get a mechanical keyboard. I've never had one before and I'm super, super excited about it. This is the G715 Logitech gaming keyboard, wireless gaming keyboard. Found it on sale at a local technology like sales store. I had heard that it was like a pretty popular gaming keyboard, especially for women because it's white and it's cute and it's like colored in pink. And then I did get the mouse that goes along with the series as well. So, because I don't have a mouse. I also got a desk pad and then a like monitor stand to set my monitor on top of, and like this touch control light. I don't know. I wanted like a ambiance type of deal on the desk where I'm not like having this like harsh light shine on me. So yeah, those are all the little goodies. Shall we set it all up? so that is the majority of the desk setup. Well, I've pretty much got the entire thing done. I just have to kind of like add my own little touches, like my little trinket thing and all the other, like my pencil case and stuff. The other thing is that I kind of ran into a dilemma. When I put the monitor down, realized my filming setup, this is where I film, like this is how I film my sit down videos and like vlog clips and stuff. I connect it to the back of the desk. Monitor goes right in the middle of that. So a little bit of a dilemma on the filming situation and the filming setup. I feel like I've had this dilemma since I started rearranging the room, especially when I got the chair in here. I think I'm gonna have to end up playing with it a little bit to figure out something that I actually like. For the most part, the desk is set up. I am absolutely in love. I think the monitor is the perfect size, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be smaller than this and it's way bigger than I expected. I need to get an HDMI cable because I don't have like a actual computer, you know, the big box, can't remember what they're called, like the console for the computer. My plan is to just HDMI the laptop to the monitor so I can just use the monitor. So gonna play around with some of the connectivity issues of all of it all, but I will be back in a little bit to show you the final product. You guys, this has been almost 9 months in the making, if not longer. Like maybe, has it been a year? I am honestly so proud of myself and I feel like I really, really like the outcome that we have already. Like that chair, I swear to God, I sit in it like every single day, get home from work, workout, chair. Like I'm literally in that chair so much. I'm obsessed with it and I just can't wait to get this set up. I will be back with you in just a minute to show you the final results. Okay, here is the final overview of the room. You walk in, here is my first bookshelf with the plants, the grow lights, and I do have some plants on the floor there that, you know, some of these need to be repotted, just whatever. They're working for now, okay? We got the bookshelf here. Those are all my TBR books. Go over here to these bookshelves. I hung up that poster finally. Those are the overview of those bookshelves, which I have completely redone since the start of this video as well. We have the tapestry over here, and then we have my reading chair and my cozy blanket and the pillows. And then here we go with the final desk reveal. Chair reused from Reed's old desk chair, but take this away. We got the monitor and the whole setup. So this is like a soft light from Amazon. I have my pencil case in the back and then the keyboard, mouse, and my laptop set up over there with a little headphone stand. And then I did end up putting the camera rig over here. Gonna try it out for a few videos and see how it looks, but honestly, that's my only option at this point. So that's what we're working with. All right, guys, so that is the final product, the final reveal of my complete reorganization of this room. There were many a times throughout this video where I thought I was gonna give up on it. Got bangs in the process, you know, we really have made some transformations in my life. I am so, so happy with how it's turned out. I already like spend so much more time in here than I did at the start of this video with this chair and the way that I've rearranged the shelves and like the painting of the room. Like I've really, really made this a room that I want to go into and just sit in. This is my happy place. This is my safe space. And I feel like I've really made my vision come true. And I am so, so, so happy. And I cannot wait to get gaming on Stardew Valley. I have gone through such a Stardew Valley phase over the last month and I literally cannot wait. If you guys made it this far into the video, leave like a, I don't know, something that reminds you of like redecorating or renovating. Leave something along those lines in the comments below. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out. Bye.